2.1. Individuals and companies with bank accounts are allowed to request statements on their accounts, mostly weekly, monthly, or quarterly. Weekly, meaning every week, monthly, every month, quarterly, every after 3 months, because quarterly, not 4 months. So quarterly, in other words, we're saying in the 12 divided by 4, get what? So every after 3 months, you can get a bank statement when you request it. Okay. Temba Bank savings account statements for period of 9th of September 2022 to 16th September 2022 is shown in Annexure A. We shall go there and see Annexure A. Annexure A. This is the addendum. Annexure A is here. Annexure A is there. Then simply meaning write down the account number of the account holder, right? Write down the account number and name of the account holder. So we need two things. It's 4 marks. We go there. We are looking for the account number. Yeah, we are looking for the account number. Here we go. The account number is here. Account number is there. The name of the client is this much. So those are the two answers that we need there, which will be account number is 8481976. Then account name, you say it's Mr. A. Account name of the account holder, Mr. A. Right. Let's go there and we see. It's true. Yes. This is the address for the business. This is the address of the customer, the account holder. The details, the ID of this one here, client number, that is it. All right, there we go. So they say determine the total number of transactions made on this account. Transactions. Total number of transactions made on this account. The number of transactions made on this account, we have this is a transaction. It was a payment. There's a purchase here. The transaction, transfer, payments made, credit card. Okay, this is also a transaction. The credit card took the money. Insurance again. There are two items. The insurance. Then the bond, insurance again. Three insurances. Prepaid water. It's this much. Car repayment. The prepaid water fee. Bank charges, I think. Also a transaction. Is this a transaction? They are making, okay. So here we have the transactions are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 transactions. Yeah, 13 transactions. In transactions. Transactions when money leaves, when the money leaves the account. Yes. Okay. We can ask ourselves, what is a transaction? Transaction means any debit or credits on the account. So simply meaning any money that goes out, any amount of money that goes out, or any amount of money that goes out, or the money that comes in. So simply meaning we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there are 17. There are 17 transactions. Okay, determine the probability of choosing a transaction made on the 15th. Transaction made on the 15th. We shall come here, count for 15th. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So transaction made on the 15th, sorry, 15th, we count them, right? So we said we count, we count the transaction. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So there are 10 transactions done on this day. So what's the probability? So the probability will have to be 10 out of 17. 10 out of 17. Anyone, also the person, remember we count first transaction we made 13. So also someone who has a coding will also be right, right? So 10 divided by 17, 10 by 17, you end up having 0, 0.8, sorry, 0.59. Together, those ones were divided by 13, you have your transaction at 0.77. All right. Calculate the total amount of all the TUIB transactions made on this account. Let's go to the account and identify those transactions. We're identifying, we have 1 here, 2, 3, 4. And now we go to the amount. We have that, we have that, and we have that. All right, there we go. And this one is there also. So we are going to add this. We are adding the 20 rand plus 2,400 plus 1,000 plus 600. So we shall come here. We are saying we are adding 20 rand plus 2,400 plus the 1,000 plus 600. And this is approximately 3,000. Sorry, 4,000. 4,020 rand. 4,020 rand. $4,020. The amount holder owed the bank a certain amount on a particular day. Identify the amount that the account owner owed the bank. Let's come to this. Let's look here critically. These are the amounts that we have. These are the amounts that we have. But take note of this. The person had 34 rand 31 cents in their account, and they made a purchase of 63 rand 98. Simply meaning the bank used, okay, she paid this, but it was not, it never made to 63. So the bank, and the reason why we are saying this was the money, because it has a negative there. Look at that. So the amount is supposed to be 29 rand 67 cents. Calculate the total amount deposited into this account during this period of the statement. Deposited. So here are the deposits. These are the deposits. We have that much, that, and that. The salary 0, 7, 8, and 9. These are the monies that are coming in. So they told us to look for the total amount deposited. So we are going to add everything up, which is 382 14 cents plus 22,695 rands 98 cents plus 191 rands 70 cents, and the money added up to 23,206.69 19 cents. What percentage of the total amount deposited into the account was paid towards the Western bond? They are asking what percentage of the total amount deposited of this amount, how much was paid to the bond. So you have to go back to the next year here. The bond is here. You see? Of the answer we've got there, what percentage does this contribute? So we are going to say the bond is 5,569 5,569 rand 75 cents divided by, when we divided by the total number, because you're looking for the percentage, multiply by 100. So 5,569 90 cents, 75 cents divided by 23,269 19 cents times 100. So the percentage there is 23. Calculate the pre-water fee on the 16th. Let's go and we check there. Now, when you look at the statement clearly, we shall look at the statement, the values that are in and the balances. For example, balance brought forward, the amount of money that's the statement. It was, it is, let me see. it is 54 rands. Then what happens? They come and pay off the 20. That means of the 54 rands minus the 20 rands, we remain with this. Why do we subtract? This is a debit. The money is going up. This side, money goes out. This side is the money that comes in. Credit, money coming in. All right, into the account, credit. Then money going out, it's what? Debit. Money going out is debit. Money going out is debit. So we shall say this. Take another critical note here. 382.14 cents. This came in. It found the 29 rand 67 cents. This was already a negative. That simply means when this money comes in, they will subtract off the 29. Why? Because this was any negative. This is a negative number. Negative number. So we remain with 350. You understand? So now here we are. This transaction here. What will be the amount? Now take note. That means this number here was subtracted from this and they got this. So what is the number? So I'll call this A, I'll call this B, I'll call this C. You see that? Simply meaning A minus B gives me C. A minus B gives me C. Why am I subtracting? Because the B is on the side of the debit. It's going out. A is the balance, the money where they're going to subtract the B to give us the balance, which is C. So we go on and we say, so simply meaning because we're looking for the value of B, it will be B will equal to A minus C. So we shall say 6,205 rands 48 cents minus 6,204 rands 38 cents. Subtract that and we see you end up remaining with 1 rand 10 cents. So the value of our B is 1 rand and cent. So here we shall say balance 1, the balance before subtraction of water, minus the current balance after subtraction. Which gives us the money as 1 rand 10 cents. 1 rand 10 cents. Yes, here we look at this and it looks at municipal values and what water. The person wants to install a water tank, collect rainwater. Study the quotation below and answer the questions that follow. All right, this is the information that we are looking at. This is the information we are looking at. This is the information. Then let's look at the questions. Yeah, Mr. Jeremy found out that the installation would take 2 hours. It will take 2 hours, 35 minutes on the first day and 1 hour 54 minutes on the second day. That means it's going to take 2 days to install this tank. Then the person has a total budget of 7,800 to buy and install the water tank. Verify using calculations whether his budget will be sufficient. Sufficient simply meaning, will it cover everything? Will it be enough? The 7,800, will it be enough for the installation? Let's analyze this. Go back to the information. The information says definitely he has to buy a tank, and the tank is at 6,479. Extra equipment and material, that stands at 971.85 cents, and labor per hour or part thereof. Part thereof simply means now this is labor per hour, part thereof, simply meaning should someone work for 1 hour and 15 minutes, this will be considered to be 2 hours. The 15 minutes will also be taken to be full hour because the person has already exceeded 1 hour. Should the person work for 2 hours and 45 minutes, still this will be considered what? 3 hours, even though they never made to 3 hours. Why? Because of this word thereof. All right, part thereof, part thereof, together. So let's look at that that logic there. So we've looked at the amount he's going to pay. So here we shall say he has to buy the tank, which is 6,479. He has bought the tank. On top of that, he has to buy extra equipment that we've just seen, and material, which is worth 971 rands 85 cents plus the labor. Now let's analyze this labor. 2 hours and 35 minutes on the first day, simply meaning, remember what I've just told you, that our part thereof. So these ones will be 3 hours. There's no compromise. Then we have 1 hour and 54 minutes. These ones will be 2 hours. And all in all, he has worked for 3 hours plus the 2 hours. So the person has worked for 5 hours. So we shall say 5 hours times 64.99. So he ends up having 7,775.80 cents. So they said, verify using calculations whether his budget will be sufficient. Don't forget to conclude it. We shall say it will be what? Sufficient. Why am I concluding? They told us to verify. Number 2, yeah, they told us to verify whether his budget will be sufficient. Indeed, it's what? Sufficient. Look at question number 3.